Happy Friday, 5th graders. Welcome to your word work lesson. Let's review for the quiz that we're going to have and also learn a couple of new things. So we learned straighten up to begin behaving properly. Hear through the grapevine means to hear rumors about something, to hear some news from someone who heard it from someone else. So meaning, if you hear something through the grapevine, you didn't hear it directly from the person who really knows. You heard it second-handedly, you heard it from someone else. It means to learn of something informally, usually verbally. To bug someone or to bug, it means to bother someone or irritate someone. It is used to describe a person who is annoying or irritating. Today's idiom is sound like a broken record or just broken record. In the text, they just say use broken record, but we often hear it as sound like a broken record. So it doesn't literally mean that there's a broken record. But if literally there's a broken record, it would sound something like this. I'm going to play this little video for you. Let's hope it works. Let me just move it over for a second. Okay, you get the idea? See how it was repeating like in. So that's what happens when a record is broken or when the record is scratched. So that's where that idiom comes from. That's the origin of this idiom, where back in the day when people played records and it would do that, it repeats. So similarly, if someone says, okay, I sound like a broken record or I'm a broken record, this means that they have to keep saying the same thing over and over again, or they're endlessly repeating something. So I think parents have this understanding because they often sound like a broken record. They have to keep telling you to make your bed or to do your work or whatever it is. Teachers sound like a broken record because we often are repeating the same thing, saying the same stuff over and over again. So-and-so, can you please turn on your video? So-and-so, can you please turn on your video? So-and-so, can you please turn on your video? See how I sound like a broken record? I sound like a broken record. I sound like a broken record. So in the Watsons Go to Birmingham on page 150, Bye, Joey, and Mama kept asking Dad, are we there yet? They were like a stuck record, the text states. So in the text, actually, it says a stuck record, not broken. But it's the same thing. We know this idea. They keep asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Dad, are we there yet? So they sound like a broken record. They're a stuck record. This week we learned the suffix us, which means having the qualities of. We learned wondrous, good or impressive in a surprising way, having the quality of wonder. Nervous means worried or frightened about something and unable to relax. So the quality of having your nerves kind of being unsettled. Continuous means continuing to happen or exist without stopping. So it's this quality of going on and on. Joyous means, well, let's look at the sentence. It was a joyous occasion when Mama got to see Grandma Sands again after so many years. What does joyous mean? It means very happy or likely to make people very happy. So it was a joyous occasion. It has a quality of being joyous and happy. And again, these have all been adjectives, right? These all describe people or situations or places or events. Finally, we worked on the Latin root ad, which means to hear. So if something is relating to sound that is recorded or relating to hearing or sound, that's audio. If something is audible, this is sound that is loud enough for you to hear. And an audience is a group of people who come to watch and listen to someone speaking or performing in public. Today, this is a very similar word. We learned audible. I stuck a prefix in front because this is also common. So the word is inaudible. Inaudible. If something is inaudible, because in means not, that means you cannot hear. If audible means you can hear the sound, inaudible means you cannot hear. It is too quiet to be heard because maybe it's just barely a whisper or something. So here's the visualization. Here's the audio button or symbol with you know, the X or the knot in front. Joey was in a deep sleep and her breath was inaudible. She just drooled the whole time, so we couldn't hear her breathing. She's drooling the whole time, but she's asleep, so she's inaudible. So if somebody is inaudible, we cannot hear them, we might say, oh, your sound is inaudible. Maybe you have to turn up the volume. So we might say something like this. Okay, 5th graders, and this the Google form has more questions, reviewing everything that we learned this week, along with some review from the past. So we'll just keep working on this, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend.